something else.
No. He could be creative. He could be a hell of a lot if he had any brains. I submit that he has no brains whatsoever. He has the intelligence of an ant.
Okay. There, we're gonna move this. We'll move this up closer so we can get us recorded and won't get your sound. Now this damn thing is. This is the old philosophy of the tape is filled for the blank space on it.
Oh yeah?
This is the tape I
give it a finger on it, so we just make sure.
We needed
Here, let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay. This is for posterity. Now you guys just, you can do it from up here, okay? You just change, don't push these at all. Don't touch any of those buttons, okay?
Channel 8 is video. No, that's Scrabble. It's a local MTV.
It's a low power.
And then some movies. Yeah, both. Right. Okay. It comes from out west somewhere. It comes from out west somewhere.
It's in there with all the non-pay.
Right. No, it's out west. And it's southwest because I have to turn my antenna the other way to get it good.
Yeah. I get thrown down.
Right. So probably western Milwaukee or
West,
no.
I wonder it came out.
Channel 55 building.
You turn the antenna.
Or better than that.
Well, if you had I got to rotate the antenna so I can get it.
You know, last time your mother was in our hotel or
You see, if you're watching through the VCR has an automatic tuner which adjusts for whichever way you have it. You can't get it through the VCR.
Exciting hour on Spencer High. Tomorrow.
I really enjoyed reading, especially good.
Well, you got the same attitude, George, we give a lot of people. For the last 2 days, WISN, that's all they talk about. The morning before the morning show is McGee and his whistleblowing show, right? Which, even if nobody blows their whistle, he's accomplished his purpose, which is awareness, right? Just getting people talking about it. Because obviously, if in 28 years nothing has been done, the fact is, why should Mayor Meyer be honoring a person that he has nothing in common with, right? In other words, everything that Martin Luther King was working for, which was equal rights for blacks, which is more or less what he was working for. He wasn't working for black and whites or blacks only with whites or integration or anything. He was working for equal rights. Right? They could sit on anywhere on the bus, they could sit anywhere in any
Not the separate but equal.
They could go to any school they wanted to. Equal rights. That's all he was working for. That's all he cared about. He didn't care about anything else but equal rights. And if you look at Milwaukee, what's happened over the past 28 years, obviously nothing's happened. I mean, it's just a bigger donut. It's all bigger donut.
Look at the attraction that we and look at all the black state hanging out.
Well, yeah, well, that's true. That's Wisconsin. That's not Milwaukee. That's Wisconsin. That's the social.
In other cities, like in Green Bay or
every
house is too cold for them city. Well, it's got to be a big enough city too. I mean, and you got to have low-income housing. They don't have low-income housing up in
Milwaukee is a socialistic city in a socialistic state.
No, but I'm saying they don't have the projects that attract.
It's not a lot for blacks in Milwaukee.
It's not as big, but they haven't done a lot for blacks. They've done a lot for welfare recipients. Right? Doesn't make sense. It just so happens that there's more blacks that take advantage of that, and there's in that situation discrimination because nobody will hire them, right? Nobody wants to work with them. Nobody wants the guy to live next door. Nobody wants the guy to work next to us. Nobody wants anything to have anything to do with it. And blacks don't really give a damn. They don't care whether they're working. All they want is a job. If it's all black people, they don't give a damn as long as they're getting paid, right? They don't get paid. They don't want.
Forget about the work.
No, time out. Here, I will set you guys straight on this fact.
Oh, we are
No.
These guys are too loud for the television.
The blacks are willing to work, but they're not stupid. And that's right. And the incentives that they're provided in the society and their opportunities, the black teenage unemployment rate is 35%. And the reason that is so is because their black parents are unemployed, or mostly unemployed. The black adult unemployment is somewhere around 50%, 3 times the white unemployment rate. Actually, 3 times the national unemployment rate. Okay, so where do teenagers work? They work in neighborhoods. They don't have cars. They don't have access to transportation. They don't work that far away from their house. Well, how can you work in your neighborhood where your parents can't make enough to support any kind of neighborhood business? Right? There aren't any grocery stores. There aren't any theaters. There aren't any car washes. There aren't any. That's right.
Here and downtown.
No. No, that's right. That's right.
And my dad had to do, I had to go home from school, make my lunch offer, and on the bus, which was 6 hours to work. I got him at 10:30 tonight.
But you had a job. They don't have the jobs. There aren't the job opportunities for them. The jobs aren't even remotely close to their neighborhood. You went 2 miles. 2 miles. 2 miles. 2 miles. 2 miles.
So what's the difference, students?
2 miles from your
Even if there's one black number, you shoot up to me on the edge of their window.
Already taken.
You bet your sweet butt you will.
Wait a minute.
And
Where did you get this?
the unemployment rate is 15%. The black teenage unemployment rate is 35%. It's a hell of a big disparity. And it's not because they don't want to work. It's because they don't have the opportunity to work. It's because they don't have equal rights. It's plain and simple. And the fact that they're on welfare, and you know what? It's the business's advantage to have people on welfare too, because it's a readily available supply of labor. Okay? Cheap labor. All you gotta do is raise your wages above the welfare rates and overcome the transaction cost of them coming to work, and you've got a cheap supply of labor. The reason we have it here is because we're industrialists. And the reason they don't have it down south and they came up from the south is because all the business up here brought the blacks up here for labor. And the reason so many people on welfare now is because of the big recession in 1979 to 1981. The jobs aren't there anymore. It's very simple. It's a very simple economic explanation. Yeah.
All white people who work in they have a way of manipulating you to the point that you run. You run, not walk. And they do this. They do this. Black people, they don't even call in. They don't even move. Well, how can you like a black person working with you? She hates them.
Well, I mean,
And you can't fire them.
there are.
That's just their fault.
And there's cut down. Why would you?
No, I don't hate them. I have that. See, I've worked with plenty. It does have to do with their color. No, but I've worked with blacks at Delco. Right? Well, how can you hate somebody you've never known? How can you hate somebody you've never seen? How can you hate somebody you've never talked to? How can you hate a person because of their color? Just because of what somebody has told you about blacks that they've worked with. Yes, that's what you have. That's exactly what you're saying. Even to form your opinion from people you work with is such a narrow viewpoint.
Doesn't matter if you
Yeah. I've worked with bad blacks, I've worked with bad and good blacks. I've worked with bad whites and good whites. The same percentages. It's hard for me to... What? They're obviously not creating the right incentives because...
There's nothing sexy about it.
Well, see, and the black, and of course, like last night, they were talking about, well, all the Democrats and everybody wants to well, yeah, that's what you gotta do. And their point is that a lot of it's gonna be wasted. Well, that's true. A lot of it's gonna be wasted. That's true of any government program. That doesn't mean you don't throw the money there. We're throwing money at farmers, we're throwing money at the defense industry, we're throwing money all over the place. We've wasted everything, right? And so that's not a valid argument. Right? Just because it's going to be wasted. Everything. All the money that the government's in, a certain proportion is going to be wasted. Because that's the way you have to do it, because there are so many people with different ideas. And if you're lucky, you'll find someone who can take charge and get it done without a lot of waste. But they ain't going to be around for a while. That's right. And they're unusual. You can't expect that person. Right? You can't expect someone to take charge. It's like even a politician. You can't expect a politician to come around who is going to look out for the average person rather than for themselves. Which, I mean, that's how they got where they are, is by looking out for themselves.
You know what the government efficiency ratio is compared to private industry? 25%. The government, for every $1 to you put in the private sector, the government, requires $4 to accomplish the same thing.
Pat has some pretty around and work on their own business on company time.
And they're white.
Right. I'm talking about government. High horse.
Hey, I don't remember seeing you. I remember something. But the thing you should realize is that the blacks do have a problem. And it's not a problem because they don't have an equal opportunity, because they don't have a chance. The problem is because they don't have that equal opportunity. They don't have that chance. They don't have the same chance as a white person.
Once they get a job, there's no firing or because all they do is find out.
Well, I mean, I've known.
But then you have to be more selective in your hiring.
If you go out, you get away from a
That's
city.
the thing. If it's that costly,
Stop screaming!
if it's that costly to find them, if it's that costly, once you hire them in and you can't get rid of them, you better spend the money up front and find the right one.
Qualified black that'll work.
It's not even your first date. They're really nice girls. They're educated. They come in there and they know they can get away with it.
My job is
Don't you think white people should do the same thing if they can get away with it?
Come on, what?
Certain people are anywhere. That's right. You wouldn't, and you wouldn't. But find somebody. Oh, bullshit. No, sorry.
Well,
anyway, it's not more than what they were doing. Try to get anybody.
Okay, now we can establish that you and
It's been the same way. I know a few good black workers. The rest, you try to get something out of them, forget it.
How many black workers do you know?
I know a lot.
They're all in a service.
Daniels,
They're all veterans.
Buford, Karen Pearson, Sandra Robinson, Helen Jackson. I know a lot of black
Right,
workers.
and about half of those are good, right?
No, two of them are good. Helen
What about
Jackson.
Diana?
If the blacks are working and they can talk to you, and you can understand what they're talking about, they were in a service. If they go, with this black mumbo jumbo, you can't understand what they're talking about.
Blacks don't even like that.
You can't understand what they're talking about. They were not in a service.
Yeah, there's a big argument among the blacks. You watch Tony Brown's. You ever watch Tony Brown's Journal?
No, that's Channel 36.
Not yet. We have to relax.
Watch Tony Brown's Journal. You'll learn a lot about blacks.
We have to.
You'll find out a lot.
We have to wind down.
I mean, most of the people that I see on Tony, or most of the blacks that I see on Tony Brown's Journal are a bunch of Oreo cookies. I mean, and of course, Tony Brown knows that, and most of the people watching that know that. They're all blacks trying to be white. But you'll see the attitudes, you'll see the same attitudes from them as what you see from white people. That they feel about blacks. They feel the same way about these so-called black people.
by the time we're finished,
Well,
she'll be so nuts, nobody will ever believe another word she says. Not even her.
No year, no account, lazy,
So a
good for
nigger
nothing,
comes
whatever.
from the word
And that's whether you're white or you're black. So when a white person calls that, they better know what they're talking
A
about.
nigger comes from the word renege.
The black
A
people know what they're
renegger
talking about.
is a person that reneges. And a plain nigger is short for a re-nigger. In other words, you drop the re, you got a plain old nigger. That's where niggers come from.
But
It's right there in the dictionary.
but that's a good, in other words, if you want to see a dialogue that's going on within the black, I don't have any opinion there.
I hope he is.
Well, like I heard on the news, a black kid coach.
What is that?
Okay, Chuck, which one you want this? You want a half of this too? We got 3 halves here.
Yeah, we're talking about the black guy from Pittsburgh.
A black kid coach.
Joe Gilliam? No, he was the quarterback.
You think you're so perfect and you don't share anything at all. What did you say in the restaurant Joe can?
Yes, Susan, we're back.
What did I say?
And snotty Jewish people sitting at the table next to it. Yeah,
There are snotty Jewish people, and there are lazy blacks, and there are murderous whites. There are a bunch of stupid wops, and there are, I mean, come on, there are. You can characterize.
When you say they, when you talk about Jews, and then you start saying they, that's when you're being.
I said those snotty Jewish.
You talk about anybody, and then you say they.
Right.
Then you're
If you listen to me, I tend not to
generalize, which is
generalize.
a natural tendency. Everybody does it. That's
In general, you cannot generalize, right?
the easiest.
In general, I tend not to generalize. I'm very specific in my criticism.
We're really looking at groups that have something in common.
See, it's called by an olive oil.
What we're doing
It's gotta be two couples.
They just all happen to be black. Well, but you gotta remember, I mean, 28 years in Milwaukee and all it is
Say
bigger
20
donut.
years, that brings to mind, the Common Council has
What's
just adopted an
20
ordinance.
60
There's
years.
going to be minority participation in all city contracts, that's the goal.
Oh, yeah.
He's been mayor for since 60.
All city contracts, we're talking multi-millions.
25%.
12 and a half for the first 2 years, 19 for years 3 and 4, and years 4, 5, 6, and 7, 25% participation of our money will be going to black business.
That's right.
And then you drive like Larry Heisel, and then you think the city law is not doing anything?
Yeah, okay, but.
You know, our
but
requirement
then
is
let's
13% right
take
now,
a
we
look
can't
at
even
those
get
black
13%.
businesses.
You're trying
Let's
to
see
get
how many of them are owned
You
by
can't.
whites.
Right,
That's
and
what's
most
got
of
to
the
be
30%
avoided.
right now is all bogus.
I know statistics look
So
good.
Larry Heisel
But the
did.
fact is,
That's what I'm
You're trying to get the one,
They're not going to do it. I don't think they're going to do it.
They got turned down.
This is the new ordinance that was accepted.
I like
No one,
I voted against it. I voted against it. The blacks, they have the ability to
well, then is it probably better off? Except the problem is, you're not taking care of the property in the United States.
They don't even want to buy it. They don't even want to buy
But
it.
maybe better in respect of the, in other words, if you can find anyone who can do the job, and who's honest, and who's black, then at least you can start reversing the stereotype that a lot of immigrant workers have.
That's what I was saying. They're not there. They are not there in
You're
numbers.
going to exacerbate the problem in the short run, but in the long run, you're
Yeah,
going to
that's right. Long-term goal, that should help.
Instead of being patient and working their way through the system like the whites in Europe did, they got everything done overnight. I want this, I want this, I want this,
Wait a
I want
minute.
this, and if you don't do this right away, I'm gonna blow a whistle.
Wait a minute.
Say one time get up for
The immigrants, no wait, the Polish, the Italian, the German, the Irish that came over in the boats in the late 1800s were folded into this society in roughly 75 years, okay? The blacks have, if you take post-World War I, that's not true. They've been suppressed.
They weren't here?
They couldn't even go to the schools until 1954.
And they've been
The
selectively
1954
bred.
Browns,
Selectively bred to be docile and to be non-rebellious because the rebellious blacks were hung or killed.
that's right.
Right, so
Never before has such human atrocity been performed over such a long period of time.
over a couple hundred years. Yeah.
That's right. And sorry, but, and
So that's one of the things why reverse discrimination. I mean, well, reverse discrimination ain't gonna work either. It's gonna take
No,
more than that. It's gonna take. I mean, it just takes so much.
but had we been smarter, it wouldn't have been here. Had we been smarter, well, that's right. Well, now we're paying the price, and so why even argue about it? Because we're paying the price that our parents put upon us. Had they been smarter and saw the future, had they forecasted, had they seen the fact that blacks were going to rise to a power, they would have taken steps 25 years ago to prevent what's happening right now. And they didn't do it, and we're paying the price. But to blame the blacks for the problem is not the problem. If you were a black, you'd be doing the same damn thing they're doing right now, and they have a great right to do what they're doing. They do. They definitely do.
Well, I'm amazed.
We brought them over in slaves. If I were a black, I'd be... Oh. That's right. You'd be in a gang. Right? You'd join a gang.
If your skin were black, you still wouldn't have gone to school.
No, wrong, because he wouldn't have had the opportunity to go to school. Because he would have been born down on 3rd and Cherry.
The opportunity is still there.
Wrong. The opportunity, it's not an equal opportunity. It is not an equal opportunity.
It certainly is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You're starting
Depends on where you come from.
disadvantage.
If you come from a family where the parents stayed together, then you might luck out.
That's right, because there weren't any blacks over there, right?
Then with a single parent in a black family, no way. Well, you know.
Sorry.
Sorry. It's hard enough. It's hard enough with two.
Right.
With only one parent. That's right. Being black. I mean, you have to really be. You have to. I mean, I've known a lot of black people that I went to college with and stuff like that. They don't even consider themselves black. They're just to them, they're white. They don't consider black. You say black, it's an insult. Completely an insult. Like, well, daughter, father, something.
I know I acted like a jerk last night. It's just
Washington, D.C. or something like that.
I went so
And they
much.
were white. As far as she was concerned, they were all white. They didn't associate with blacks whatsoever. So, I mean, you can't use them as an example. Right? They've never had a black experience. They've never been.
But there are people black in the ghetto that come up out of the ghetto.
Well,
That's right. There are. But that, you know what? Hey.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Amy, come on. Can we
I
try
thank
this?
you, I do. I thank you, I do. I thank you.
How would you like it if I was the one up there posing nude?
Wouldn't bother me. Did I just hear someone volunteer?
You guys bake this cake? This cheesecake?
Jamie, I reckon the mother's got a job and I know about your film. We need someone to take his place next week.
Might not be good to be fair. I might have to pull them up and let it night cold fire. So everybody can get cold.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
this one out, you can go to the
It'd be
restaurant.
perfect for me.
Might be tough.
Ready?
Ready? Okay, ready?
Awesome. He's the class.
Yeah, right, get the semen there. Smoke.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, good. Let me get another beer. Put this in there.
Drink some milk. That's my limit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's my limit here.
Oh, great, now
You want Chuck?
No, Oh, yeah. I think 16 is too young to already believe in your mind.
Let me get it. Where is it?
So look, we all have our lapses of memory from time to time. My own history, I've got to pick where we are at school.
Really?
Well, actually, I didn't forget.
See, I have to, actually, it's ambient.
That's the water.
That's not water.
That's for me. This is the teapot.
It isn't.
Wait, you're getting all those fellas, right? That's right.
Really? It's good stuff for the winter.
No, let's just take care of this first thing anyways.
Right. Is that okay?
It's a faultless prediction. You're going to work early Monday morning. It's a
Sure is.
Well, gee, the crayon is really good.
When you get it in, wouldn't you tell me what's going on?
Aren't you going down there by the whistleblower thing and, on Monday?
I told all the guys to work for me, to do your whistles on Monday, just so I can get the day off.
Take a deep breath and come
We're
in.
getting this route to operation.
Well,
One guy told me he's gonna bring his gun to work, and it's gonna destroy Michael McGee's brain.
And Rick found the position of the male and female figures, with Amy and Kevin helping us recreate Rodin's The Handshake.
One more?
Let's put to sleep.
I got it.
Huh?
Yeah, sure about you, but I'm okay.
That's kind of fun. Throwing all the girls in the class and take their eyes off me.
You won't get any
Of course,
postcards.
there's no whistleblower.
The banks are closing Monday, too.
I might quit my job at Mr. Clutch.
Wasn't it last year that
Sunday
Edna
is the whistleblower.
I don't know.
on Martin
Yeah,
Luther King's
somebody,
birthday,
yeah.
and,
This is driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is me.
My class dismissed, there's nothing to be seen here.
Alright, I forgot you like it up here. This is how you get your kicks.
You talk about feeling sorry for themselves. I mean, this is a first class demonstration how to feel sorry for yourself to take your job. Go get tickets somebody to get your job. Talk about the Gestapo. I mean, that's how the Gestapo is, you know? Nobody got in.
There is a point about so many holidays, but what they ought to do is they ought to say, okay, you got 12 holidays, you can take what you want.
Go over
Let us know at the beginning of the year which ones you want to take.
Come on, Amy, give me a break.
That's it. And then you got
Barely
these
managed to
days.
shake the campus
Right.
police.
Right.
Oh,
And then they can come
okay,
in.
you better sit
Because
down.
obviously, there's only, only half the people I got anyway, so.
Nicky
I
Carly,
really sorry about what I said before. About you getting your kicks from this.
Really?
I mean, it wasn't me talking. It was a cold floor.
Look, Kevin, I don't think this is gonna work out. I mean, I'm going to keep modeling, and you're going to keep going nuts, because other guys are looking at me.
That's not it. Okay, I don't care about the other guys. It's me seeing it's driving me crazy.
Well, they're losing a lot of power.
And that's a natural cycle.
I see it up there like that every day.
Everything has a life cycle.
Then when I take you home tonight,
Or
you
going
ever
to
manage to
their
take
senior
a night
Yep.
kiss?
They're very close.
And Milwaukee is going
Let's
to be
go
the last
slow with
one
that kind of stuff.
to do it, probably.
I guess I'm old-fashioned now.
The garbage, I mean, they do everything.
Yeah, well, I always
like
figured you
garbage.
care about
You get
somebody
more
first,
excuses
then
to not collect
you
garbage
see
than
them
you do for doing it.
like this.
I
guess I'm old-fashioned too.
The hydraulic doesn't work on the truck, right? And all this
So what do you think we should do?
I don't know.
I haven't had
I
my
guess
garbage
you should just
picked
keep
out
on
since
modeling and
Christmas.
I'll keep being
I
crazy.
put it out. Since then, I haven't put it out.
Well, at least you're
It's been
dressed
by 3
for it.
times since then. Today they came by, or was it, yeah, no, yesterday.
So they come by 3 times.
Yesterday was the 3rd time they came by, and I haven't put my garbage out. I got one bag in there. Got the compactor.
Hello, Edna.
I got the compactor. Got the
Yes,
compactor.
get it yourself.
I go for 2 months
to meet your parents.
during the winter time,
Oh, what happened?
without emptying my garbage, before I fill that thing
Your
out.
sister's had a nervous breakdown.
No, I got the compactor.
Yeah.
You put, no, once you got it cold, you get it outside.
Took her away
It's
into a
cold,
lovely
it's freezing,
fire.
it's freezing.
Being attacked by
Yeah, but
Christmas
the compactor's inside,
She really is.
and there's nothing smelly that goes in there. You know, the stuff goes in the stuff that smells goes outside in another garbage can,
There's an neighbor's
which freezes, you know, and that's why. So I'm trying to fill up two things, you know, and I only got one filled up so far, so I got another bag to go before I get out my garbage.
That's pretty good. That's what I was thinking. What they ought to do is they ought to give you, with your water bill, your refuse bill, so many tags. And you tag your garbage. Paying by what you put out. Because, I mean, there's some people that it's ridiculous.
this lady, I don't know where she gets all
There's some people, that's what they must do, they just go out and buy garbage. Everybody's shopping, right? Can't afford to buy anything good, just let's go out.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
No, well, I don't know where.
There's nothing like Pizza Hut pan pizza. Great taste of pan pizza. 2 layers of
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Once you send for anything, you're on a list.
No diet.
You can send for anything, you're on a list.
Wait until you do one thing.
I wasn't on the terminal list the entire
These
time I was in
Dexatrins
New
do what
Mexico.
no other diet can do.
6 months
I lost
before
weight
that.
without being hungry. Dexatrins, amazing. I lost weight.
But I would like to know what gives the city of Milwaukee to write this to tell my
You can't buy
mailing
Christmas
list,
balls on the
to tell my address to
Just
someone.
one capsule works all day to help you
The
lose
city of Milwaukee is selling my name and my address to somebody.
Dexatran.
How do you know?
Help you lose weight.
Or than one of the other banks, that's the
Yeah,
only
also
big
they
house
gotta
about
do
The
this.
city of Milwaukee, the city of Milwaukee sold that because I have not given any information out to anybody. I get junk mail. Yeah, well, I get
That, those are the guys that are selling, those are the guys that are selling.
Yeah, but I get junk mail that's coming out of this, when they got the address out of City Hall. They got the driving out from the City Hall.
I started doing stuff I like, Chuck Krause,
Normal level of insanity.
City Hall
C.
is
Williams,
kind of
C.
a
W.
big
M.
deal
Perry,
to do.
Wallace, and even start seeing. When you're driving
They've resolved their differences.
My name is the same way it's listed on the property tax.
Trade transfer, that's me.
The same thing, the same form, and I mean, that's how I can tell a company.
So spell your name with a C-Y-R every now and then, and then you know where the junk mail's
She
coming
said she
from.
wanted to immortalize
You
it.
don't even have to do that, you can already spell that way, we did.
Yeah, right, yeah, that was me too.
They're getting a name, they're going down here, and they're getting my name and address.
As far as that goes, the tax rolls over, all you have to do is go down to City Hall.
Have a public information. They can go out, that's right, they can go look at your house, they can go look at your, that's right, tax roll number, they can call up your house. They can look at your plot, and they can look at your name and who bought the house.
Then in 2020, the emotional
Because of that.
Secretary of State's office.
Now stay tuned
On
for the
the front
premiere
face
of
of
The
one
Thaw.
document, my name is spelled 3 different ways. And
I get mail applications at Columbia Hospital.
And it's still, one comes back like a regular public,
Well, they're listening because they first swing
your
our
name
Milwaukee
is
County,
spelled 3
they went
different
out.
ways.
The only way they could have gotten my name is off of the,
That's so right.
is off of the city tax, it's off of City Hall. You have to go to City Hall.
Always gonna do stuff like that.
Always Jones and Ben Johnson. Stranger on my land Sunday.
If they can work
Each
40
week,
minutes,
it's
take a
page
20
after page of
I
fishing
get letters from Public Clearinghouse.
In each and every TV show.
The only place where they could have gotten my name and address.
No, in any magazine you can drive to, that's how you get publisher clearance.
Everything from
Not when you spell my name, M-I-C-H-A-E-L, and M-I, and everything else.
Okay, this way.
Be sure to look into the next issue of War My Magazine.
Okay, you did it one time.
Yeah. Well, I'm already on the FBI list already. I don't find me on the card. I was in the card and I had fingerprint. I had to get fingerprints. That guy's got my fingerprint.
I hope they can read it.
It's up to the supervisor to decide.
Small people have more time for breaks, that makes a lot of sense.
Really? Did he? I didn't hear that. That's what I heard.
Okay, well,
I have to say, they have some pretty creative commercials. And they, I mean, the fact that they have so many different ones, I know it's like every week they have to. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It makes sense. I mean, they're not hiring smokers, right? Well, not a lot. They're starting. I mean, I think in 10 years.
That's a very difficult thing for.
It's not hard to record. How you gotta make up your mind what's going on
Every night. No, but how do you know how
You gotta decide what you want with it.
No, because it's the insurance cost.
But the point is that if they have a policy of hiring non-smokers, then once you get to work, you cannot complain about your ability to not smoke.
That's
so you eliminate all that.
That's the idea.
Right? You eliminate.
That's it. Exactly.
Oh, the smokers in our office have been
Then one night I was working late. And I got the call.
Yeah, well, that's
I'm fine, they don't have a smoker in
I
here.
mean, plenty of guys around the office used it all the time. So
Oh,
I gave it a
if you want
shot.
me, I'll be out there, I have to
Yeah,
go out
makes
there to
coffee
keep my
taste
smoke break. I can't
premium,
smoke in
rich,
here, I have to go out there, so you'll know where I am.
Now I know why those guys
Her
don't
attitude's like she deserves it, actually time off because she smokes. I can't believe that she's actually coming out saying this. I mean, if she could hear
My mom
herself.
said, gosh, your skin looks nice. I told her everything is okay.
Okay, do it up top.
Right, that's because your supervisor's so crapped out there, and you gotta fault them. Those guys should nail her coffin, I tell you, she worked.
The supervisors smoke.
No, they don't, none of their supervisors smoke.
That's what turns out.
Yeah, right.
So what you do is you go to work and everybody coughs. Get your cookies out of her.
The common thing about employees and kids have a lot in common. I mean, employees are adults. Anybody that enters the workforce is an adult. They're going to revert to childhood awful fast if they can get away with it.
Especially if they're in a union.
And that's bad for the family. Yeah, right.
What a stereotype.
Hey,
Generalization, I can't believe you said that.
unions tend to bring out that in people.
She wants you to do something about the smell that's coming from the Chinese restaurant behind the house.
You're a young person. Hey, it's the 80-20 rule. There was 20% of the people in my department were causing 80% of the problems. 50% of them were willing to go either way, and then 30% of them were great, and they didn't belong where they were. They should be in school. They should be a supervisor, right? Okay, but you got those 20% that are bad apples disrupting the whole damn department because they don't want to listen to you. And there's nothing you can do because within the union work rules, there's so much slack that it's ridiculous. They can read education. We finally got that one thrown out in the negotiations, but they could bring in books, and when they, and after that,
all happened in the 60s and 70s.
oh yeah, when everybody was fat and happy, and it's management's fault they're fat.
Everything was such societal turmoil in those days that everybody just went along. You gotta be flexible. And that was the whole thing. It just went along. Rather than have to go and raise more countries. We had Vietnam, we had race riots, we had everything all the
No, but you also had phenomenal profit. And if there wouldn't have been phenomenal profit, management would not have let unions get away with that because they would have had to cut costs. There was no one that cut costs at that time.
Well,
so the union was getting the raises along with.
It was phenomenal pricing. That was all 70s. That was 71. August 15th.
It was major price.
And then they phased it out. So, you got a month to raise your prices, and there's a freeze. You got another month to raise your prices. And what they discovered, because this was, I mean, the old theory before this was that you raise your prices, your sales are going into the typical supply and demand curve.
Very nice,
Price,
very nice.
demand theory and all this stuff. And what they found out was, demand didn't go down. They could raise their prices anything. People would pay $2 for a box of Post Toasties that was worth 10 cents, right? This amazed everybody, right? So everybody just naturally, they just raised the prices. They've been raising the prices ever since.
Well, but the reason is the supply was not there to meet the demand when there was a wage and price freeze because there was no incentive to produce the goods. So when they were allowed to raise the price, they could produce more goods, and they still did not come to equilibrium on the supply and demand curves. There was a gap, right? There was a shortage because the demand was over here and the supply was over here. Because who's going to supply if they can only charge $2 for it? Because their production costs and their other costs at $2, they weren't able to make enough of a profit on that supply. So they only supplied what they were willing to make a profit on, okay? So the price went up, they were willing to supply more, the demand went down a little bit, but they were still supplying more than they were at the lower price. So it's not that demand increased, it's that they were moving toward equilibrium. It had nothing to do with the demand, it had to do with the artificial
too fast as it thought it would be, because I mean it's only recently, what since the 80s that we've had generic brands come into play, and that's the only competition that all these people have had since that happened. Now with the white boxes and whatever kind of crap, it's just made by the same people, right?
Breweries now are talking about what starting to be on price. Because the market's so darn
It was
flat.
before his time. It wasn't Sam's time.
There's been real bad price wars. See, that's why in-house division happened in the capital.
What happened to Sam?
Sure, definitely.
There's still a lot of them going for more selective markets and premium, super premium.
Segmented.
So they have a higher profit margin.
Right, but the thing is, but everybody did that. You know, everybody saw that as the profits was getting into the super premium years where you could have more margin, because it's exactly the same formula, just being a minor deviation. It costs you the same to make a super premium as it is to make
All it is, it's a related.
yeah, exactly. Basically, that's basically what it is.
Advertising.
But when everybody started doing that, then what do you got?
You're paying for the advertising.
Because nobody believed it, they all laughed, Miller High Life and everything, and then what they cornered 60% of the light beer market before everybody else woke up. And they laughed all the way to the bank. They went from 7th place up to second. They went from 7th place to second.
They said they're coming out with a new brand.
Miller, it's already in the paper.
Yeah, I'm sure. Morris is probably the smartest of all the tobacco companies.
The name of the game is market share.
Yeah.
Well, how could that happen?
Yeah.
Wasn't anybody there?
He must have been forced out.
It's trying to be a
He's
real
older, right?
The new guys, they kind of understand too, right? So it's not goes along with cardamom theory. You have to change top management, because that's one where you get good ideas. But the other part of this is that you also have to get something from the outside. It's better to get something from the outside, maybe even if better than the same industry, somewhere else. Whereas the person who's bringing up something right, it's going to just...
I will not have your mother here every time you pass on tonight.
All right, take a taxi then. Fine, take the subway then. Walk from Brooklyn if you want.
It's more or less the same philosophy you have in the cabinet.
You all right? Thank God.
You get appointed to the cabinet, so the president or the chief executive or something like that.
It's your mother.
You still need probably the executive.
Sam's not
The
dead.
chief executive of the company should be someone who worked yourself up for
Well, nobody happened. Look, he's Sam running around just attacking
the top idea for a
No, let's watch
speech.
Mary's videotape.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Bring it a copy.
I want you to work
Got a videotape.
Miller bought life
Mary Ann's done with the fight.
No, I thought there'd be more discussion.
Yeah, nobody wants more money. I said we could hold her off.
Are you gonna play a videotape?
Well, you could. What's
Well,
coming up?
most important thing ever in your job. Have you forgotten about people dinner party with your friends and others?
And the chicken cars had to be
Get up
empty.
and try it right.
But did you have to get drunk and sing tomorrow?
Ben's got a copy of Beta, so we'll,
You're only the one who's
You guys just have
Sleeping
one
late
piece
to
here.
me is
Get her a
7:30.
Well, it is late, because I get up at 5 during the
Yeah,
week.
you can find it.
7:30 is late, but not late enough, not on a Saturday. 9:30 is.
If you get older,
A day of family mourning. You guys are gonna throw parties. No, not a party, Chad.
I think too long I worked
Demonstrate fundraising. Everybody, you see, could put me on the board of the Met, where I'll meet people with business. Yeah. Billions, Chad.
About on Sunday,
I see it here in the phone public relations, which will all someday belong to you. Right, sure, Dad. I see why I killed the dog.
She fell out of the top of a bunk bed and slept through it.
Stay out.
I slept on the shot, but I don't know.
I wish I was running in the morning.
But she was in the fourth grade.
I couldn't believe it.
On the top bunk.
I did it once. I
Only
jumped.
big Sam, she go back
It
and
was in
forth.
this little room. I had a paper.
Hello.
I had two really large papers on
You play
the lower bound, which faced Edna. So I climbed into the top one, which was the different direction. And when the alarm went off, it was one of these dumb old alarms, right? Climb. Wind up with two girls on the top, one of those things. I jumped out of bed right into the damn wall. Slid down between the bed and the wall and gashed my knee on this end table that was in between the wall and the bed, right? And I had to go out and deliver papers, right? I had to go out and deliver papers, looping around. I walked all the way up to 35th and Locust.
They had bunk beds going like this.
Too long getting up on the wrong side of the bed.
Yeah, that was the wrong side.
Yeah, I have it down.
And what had to be done?
Well, good. I don't care. I'm serious. That's how good she was. But yeah, how would after I fall asleep now?
Oh, well, I mean, you know, I'll say goodnight, and I take me about 10 or 15 minutes to think of my mind races. She's like, boom, she's gone. A minute, so true. Yeah, until she's asleep. So the other night I went,
I almost died.
Should I or shouldn't I?
Everybody in the lesson room. What's going on? Just come inside.
We gotta wait for this show to be over, I guess. They're watching the show. You guys, you watching this show, huh? It's pretty good. We're gonna watch the tape after this is over.
This is watching somebody's mother.
we can watch, we can play cards and we can watch before we go. I mean,
Oh, we can play cards? Stop this.
yeah, enough of this figuring out your own problems and solving them.
I don't know if it's stopping it.
No, we just perpetuate them.
There's no problems are not there's only
No, Ben would have held up my end of the argument.
Without flourishing.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm always
Oh, there you are, Rose.
downtrodden.
I told you plastic slip covers were highly flammable.
Actually, they did not.
We're waiting. Could you get in here, please?
Well, what are you doing?
Everybody kneel.
They put it on.
Kneel before I go out.
I call the people, we can take the leaves out.
I get to small
I'm really not.
You want a hysterical child on your hands and reach for it?
I got chippy paper. Oh, yeah, we got that right.
right there.
The Vatican is for repentance. How much time have they
Now we know we have to
done?
do it. I think I've got
What do you wish me to do as the property of the dead?
She said, fireplace opening level on the boat. Everybody else
WYSN-TV, Milwaukee. Introducing Cracker.
yeah, we played these.
So now, all the Cheddar Cheese
I
players.
never did play doublers. I played doublers with,
And all sour cream and onion flavor of a sour cream and onion chip.
Cards of wrath.
no.
Okay, let's see why I
It's
don't
all chocolate in a little cup. New flavor Cracker.
There's no
Sour cream and
problem
onion,
here.
crispy
Yeah, that's
original
what
and
I
cheddar.
thought.
A lot of flavor
Because
on
how
a
do you
little
put the
cup.
leaves in there otherwise?
That's fine.
I think you should buy these. So come on, let's get a set.
Be quiet, don't raise your voice!
You're such a pastor.
Just say, please send that FTD.
Don't pick your nose, okay?
Examine for a moment.
That gallery wakes up.
Anti-lock separable inflatable restraints.
What else?
Independent rear suspension.
Yeah, what the hell?
All in one of the
Mike is trying to You're not to pay yet, you're good for a buck.
That didn't forget. And now, a word from a man who refuses to take the drink.
Oh, that reminds me of when my dad and I got taken in New York City.
You had a corner on it.
Did I ever tell you that story?
Drink sorrow.
Oh, here, this is where they
We got
are.
taken by 3-card Monty. In New York City.
New show.
Well, now I'll wait until this is over. We're still recording on this.
Dealer sits out. Dealer sits out.
Yeah. Let's lower it about 20 decibels.
Are you playing here, Kelly, or are you just in a... She's up there. Are you a kibitzer?
No, she's not a kid.
Too sharp. You have to be registered to kibitzer. I hope you realize that.
Freshening it up now and then.
Bye, man. Dealer sits out. Don't deal yourself.
Oh, it's fine, it's nothing new.
Chris, are you a player or a kibitzer?
Your fancy friends want to know I'm here.
None of my friends are making money. You take this grudge and find yourself a whole new world.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Fast.
Sure, we can figure
It's
that out.
her.
Oh, I don't want him. Mike wants him.
Not me, not me, not me.
Leaster. Single on a leaster, last trip takes him. Last trip takes him.
Okay, now, are we playing double on the bump or what?
You gotta take a trick. Double on the bump and you have to take a trick for the leaster.
Yeah.
Double on the bump. Double on the bump. Double on the bump. Oh, yeah. Oh, the only play that's the only way we've ever played grand.
There's no double on a bump on a leaster. What are you talking about?
No, not on a leaster.
Yeah, otherwise they're all first round. Jeez, I remember
Look at the time.
Sheepshead. Shop stop.
That was born, it was on there.
Oh, that's a cheap one. Okay. Eat that, somebody. No, I know for a fact that not everybody can go.
I'll take that one. I'll take that one. Oh, yeah, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
And they think I'll embarrass them.
Hey, that's all right. I'll take that one.
Oh, by the way,
21.
ravishing.
Let me get
I wouldn't
21.
want
Can't even,
to
can't even.
you know
Oh,
where.
I took it 2 times already.
Now,
Okay, 21.
put the ice in the bath, it's warming up. Oh, the colder the better.
Oh, there's a
Tightens
TV right there.
everything. Makes everything stand at attention.
Already out.
Talk to our lives.
Holy.
Jen got it. Stay at that window.
Now, since when?
Good thing I took that one, I wouldn't have had another trick. That's right, I had to take one.
Over here.
Okay.
The best game.
Sure.
It's the best. Yes.
Yeah.
Whole 5-handed.
It's always changed. You always change partners. It's a good sociable game, right? Because you always have different partners. It's fast.
Five-handed's better
Each hand is
four-handed.
fast.
5-handed.
Fairly simple, although it's really
Used to be
real complicated.
4-handed. We played
When
4-handed.
I grew up, I mean, the guys I played cards with were all better than I was. Right? I mean, when we got together, they usually played a lot better than I did.
That's the day we were supposed to play a game.
for the book.
Trouble is, nobody, the better people don't want to play with somebody worse, though. So that means that.
That's why Kathy figured it out so
Oh, please.
They were so bad.
Think for yourself
They
there.
beat us so badly this summer. We're supposed to be better than they are. Yeah, you play double digits.
Yeah, try it. In the league here.
Don't call me, or you're going down the tubes.
Now roll over.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, what a smart dog. Take another bite of peanut butter.
Well, if it's between going alone and calling me, don't call me.
Yeah. Pass up to you, Patrick?
No, he's got it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You playing alone?
I'm gonna try it.
You know what?
Did I call him right there?
Don't show me that distribution.
Yes. I think we've got a chance here.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble now.
Big chance.
Boy, you're in trouble now. There's trouble in River City
He
now.
used to play alone. I said, he didn't like to see me come out. No,
There's trouble in River City now.
People are still better than dogs.
That's it. Look at this big one fall on there. You're looking for another queen, it's get diamonds out there.
No.
Go for a ride on your motorcycle.
You only have to get 60. Only 60.
Rebecca Sinclair.
Victor has to get one more in the night.
Put a big one on there, put a big one on there.
I'll introduce you.
I wanna play this. Get another one. Get another one. I wanna play that second, just hoping that.
Yeah.
Hard to.
Well, I would have had the chance, and then I would have had the other three. We would have got Schneider. If we would have done it that way, we may not have gotten Schneider.
Well, if I played clean space, he'd put it higher.
No, on the other hand, we might have had a better shot against Schneider because more people would have been out. But
If he has one, yeah, then
I don't think it's increased our chances.
Well, he didn't have any, somebody had a lot. That's what I had to assume.
I have a list.
Well,
Well, they would have had three, they would have had 3 10s.
yeah, we would have got it.
Would have required that everybody was out.
Oh, you killed
No,
the
because
kid's
Mike
dog,
had
and
two
now
trunks.
you're telling
Yeah,
him that
he had another
his
trunk after the age of
is
9.
more important than his